Hey, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. We are back with another wine review. Let me see, pull my hat up a little bit so you can see my eyes. You get that little fold in the bill here, which is what I like to do. But I'm old school. Now I think they go flat bill. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about wine. These are wines that you can find on the shelves of your liquor store, grocery store, and some wine shops. Your local stores. I go through and pick out a few wines and then bring them back, give it a taste, give you my personal opinion, what I think about the wine. Again, these are my palates. I always say, let your palate be the guide. Well, I'm letting my palate be the guide and tasting these wines for you. Very, very simple system. Thumbs up, meaning I recommend that wine. Give it a try. You won't be disappointed. Every now and then, there's a double thumbs up. If you see a double thumbs up, beeline, do it, do it, do it. All right, so then we go into 3/4. 3/4 says that, you know what, if I'm at a party and I'm drinking this wine, I won't turn it down. And if I really, really enjoy this wine, I will tell you, I would bring a few of those bottles home for A, to have on hand for myself and to share with guests, and for B, there may be some aging potential going on there. So that's 3/4. Halfway, not so much for me. Every now and then we do get some wines, that it just doesn't vibe with my palate. But doesn't mean it won't vibe with your palate. Again, I'll just give you my opinion. Thumbs down, that's always the easy one. This wine is just not worth the buy. But, again, that's my palate. You give it a try and let us all know what you think. So let's get to today's show. We're going to go to Portugal. I like, when I'm able to get my hands on something unique, something different to showcase or to bring to you. But this time we're going to go to Portugal. You can actually see the name right here. PAXIS is the wine. This is a wine that I had back in 2013. Had 2013 vintage, 2014 vintage, and have been very well pleased with this wine. I think this wine gets, some high markings, across the board, but we're going to find out for 2016. So this is a 2016 PAXIS wine out of Portugal from the region of Lisboa. Now, it is a red blend, a blend of 3 grapes. Had to write these grapes down here. When you see grapes that you don't pronounce all the time, you got to write them down. So, Touriga Nacional, Tinta Roriz, Touriga Franca. Now, interesting thing, here's a little side tip. Tinta Roriz is actually another name for Tempranillo, which Tempranillo is coming out of Spain. So Tinta Roriz, they also grow that Tempranillo/Tempranillo in Portugal. And all 3 of those wines I just mentioned are the wines that you'll find in port wines. Wow, so there you go. So now let's get to the tasting of the wine. Again, this is 12.5% alcohol coming out of Portugal. Screw cap. As you can see, I took some wine out just to give it a chance to breathe a little bit more. You do that. If you want to, what do you call it, let the wine breathe, pour some wine out, at least down to the shoulders. More air, more breathing room, okay? I took the cap off of that, and let me tell you, that was just nice. Just bursting fruit come right out of the cap. All right, so now we're going to have a nice ruby color, which puts me in the mind of a port, but just not as dark as what a port would be. Check out that color. Now, it's like a dark purple on your end, so we got like a ruby, deep purple-ish type of color. So that's a beautiful looking wine. Now, for the nose, this is also unoaked. That nose is 2016. We're now in 2021, 5 years later, and that nose still smells fragrant, or the wine is still very fragrant. Wow. Dark berries, red berries. Oh, my. That just smells so good. Subtle floral notes, and this all blends together. Oh wow, that's just so nice on the nose. I love it when a wine smells good. And you know what? If you can't smell the fruit, taste the fruit, then what's the point, right? There we go. Now I go through and I do a 2-step tasting process. First taste is to rinse my palate and to make sure the wine is just all over the inside of my mouth, all of my taste sensors inside the mouth. Then I'm also tasting for what's important, acidity. No acidity, you know the word, you know the phrase. No acidity, no play. So here we go with the rinse. All right. Nice acidity. That fruit is just bursting, baby. Oh my gosh. I mean, if purple had to have a flavor, this will be it. Not like that purple bubblegum stuff that you buy. No. If purple had to have a flavor, this will be it. You know, just nice density of fruit. You know, it's when I think of in the terms of port, a ruby port, you kind of get that. That's just like freshness and liveliness. Acidity is nice. Wow. And just as you smell, it's nice. What you smell is what you taste. So that was just my rinse. Now let's give it a taste and then give you my opinion. Wow. Silky tannins. Just luxurious. I like that. Luxurious fruit. Very pleasant. Easy to drink. I mean, a definite all-season wine, but definitely a good wine for the summer. You don't go with something like heavy and bold and suck the moisture out of your mouth when you're coming into the spring or the summer. You want something that's going to be elegant, something that's going to be just fun and fruity and lively. Well, here's one right here. PAXIS. This is 2016. Red blend. Same grapes that they make port. So a Wisconsin wine guy is going to give this fruit bomb. It's very, very nice. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm digging it. And I hope you dig it. You know, so I'm going to pour myself some more of this and enjoy this wine. And I want to tell you, let your palate be the guide when selecting your next wine. Wow, that's nice. Ciao.